I'm Amanda from 24 Hours in the Canyon Cancer Survivorship Center. I'm a cancer survivor and an instructor in Tai Chi and Qigong, and today I'm going to lead you through a sitting Qigong form. It's called Heaven and Earth Qigong. Some of my students refer to it fondly as the dragon form. This form can be done either sitting on the floor on a cushion with the legs crossed, or you can do it sitting in a chair comfortably. We're going to mostly be working with the upper body. This Qigong form is a combination of movement and breath and moments of stillness and pausing for reflection. It's leading you through a physical and a mental journey, and it's very, very good for relieving stress in the neck and the shoulders, where a lot of us hold tension. It's good to slow the heart rate and to calm and ease the mind. It's good for circulation. So I hope this will help you in various ways. So we're going to begin with an opening, just to soothe the space, calm the moment, and we're going to rub the palms together and blow. Lowering one palm down into the lap, raising the other to the heavens, drawing that heavenly energy down into the earthly plane, and relax and breathe in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And we'll begin first movement, dragon, flying through the clouds. Backs of the hands come together and up. Back down into prayer, leaning back slightly, opening, and begin to fly. The fingers are relaxed. The shoulders are opening. The back is rounding. The neck is relaxing. And the wrists are slightly engaged as you come back toward the body, and then they open back up. See if you can get that sensation of flying. Dragon, flying through the clouds. Inhale as you come back. Exhale forward, allowing the movement to follow the breath. And we're going to change it up slightly. We're going to continue to fly, but we're going to change the movement slightly. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to draw one hand in toward the body and leave the other one out. And we're going to start to shift and twist the body. So we're doing the same motion, but this time it's each arm moving opposite the other, and we're twisting the torso. Keep breathing. Allow the lower back and the hips to loosen. And this can be as big or as small as you need it to be. Continuing to fly. And we're going to get ready to change again, returning to the original movement. The way we're going to do that is we're going to bring one hand into the body and let the other one catch up, and turn. Inhaling and exhaling. You can move at your own pace. Just remember to breathe. Try to relax into the movement. And we're going to finish leaving the hands in front. From here, we're simply going to raise the hands up as high as it's comfortable for your shoulders. This may be here or here, higher if you can. I'm having shoulder issues, so I'm only going to go a little bit high, but go as high as you can above your head. Try to keep the shoulders down and relaxed, not up. We want to keep it down. And from here, we're just going to hang out. This is dragon returning to the mountains. The dragon's just hanging out, hanging on the edge of the mountain, relaxing. Try to just let all of the tension drain down through the arms and out, down through the torso and into the lower body. Now, next movement, cloudy mountain going through the mist. We're just going to bring two hands to one side and swoop down, bending from the hip or the waist. We're just going to let the arms swing back and forth. And keep breathing. Inhale as you come back. Exhale forward and inhale. Sweeping, moving through the mist. There are many times as we're moving through life, we can't really see what's ahead of us or around us. We feel like we're moving through a mist, but we keep going, surrendering, trusting. This is where that faith comes in. And we're going to shift into the next movement. We're going to wrap ourselves up in a hug. And then we're going to put one hand slightly above the head. Elbow is rounded and the other hand is at an angle at eye level. This is gazing at the moon. We're going to pause and take a moment to reflect. Allow all of the emotions to clear and drain away. We're clearing and purifying the emotional body and just simply reflecting on what is just in this moment. Now we're going to place the upper hand on one side of the head, the other hand on the other side of the head. Bring them back to the back, cupping the neck without placing any pressure, and then we're going to draw the hands down to rest in front of the heart, the center of the chest, in a prayer position, and we're just going to hold that. And the hands are barely touching, they're just very lightly kissing one another. This is union of Qi with heaven. Qi is our life force energy. We're just going to pause in this moment. Preparing for the next movement. This is where we're going to hold the lotus and cross the ocean. We're going to begin by opening forward and to the side, turning the palms up. We're going to lift the palms. In each palm you're holding a lotus blossom, and these lotus blossoms are going to light the way. We're going to hold and turn the light inward, reflecting on yourself. Elbows are rounded, arms are rounded. And finally, we're going to turn the palms away and shine the light out into the world. And next, we're going to face the shadow. Just going to simply lower the elbows, keeping them a little away from the body. Hands, palms are forward. And try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Next, we're going to part the clouds and finally see the sun. We're going to bring the hands in, pressing into prayer, turning that over and forward, staying forward, bringing the hands to the sides, coming back up and hold. Just enjoy that moment, finally seeing the sun, and getting ready to travel in the boat, crossing the ocean. So here we're going to just bring one palm up to the armpit and press down the side, and other side, pressing back and forth. Pressing back and forth, and allowing that movement to get easier and softer. Easier and softer. And smaller, allowing it to become more like a wave into a ripple, and finally settling. Next, we're going to return, looking to heaven and returning to oneness. Here again, we're just going to raise as high as it's comfortable for your shoulder. You're going to try to relax and feel as if you're hanging between two clouds, floating. Wrists are relaxed, fingers are relaxed, just hanging out between a couple of clouds and floating. And this time lowering and allowing the elbows to be closer into the body. Hands, our palms are forward. We're just going to gaze slightly to one side and breathe. Next movement, we're going to create a rain shower of apricot blossoms. So we're going to become a tree, extending, fingers lower on one side, upper on the other side, and we're just going to shake those blossoms off the branches, creating a shower of beautiful apricot blossoms. And letting it soften and becoming lighter and more flowing. And change, let one arm extend lower and the other upper, and we're going to shake on that side, shaking out the blossoms. And lighter and softer. And we're going to bring our palms into the front as if you're holding a ball. This is opening and closing the chi. We're going to hold our chi ball, and as we breathe, we're going to inhale and allow it to expand. Exhale and allow it to contract. And inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling. This doesn't have to be a big movement. You can keep it small. Whatever's comfortable for you. Just breathe, inhaling and exhaling. And go ahead and place one palm over the other, centering the palms, placing the centers of the palm together and bringing that down just below the navel. And we're going to circle around the navel with very, very light pressure. Just giving your insides a very light massage. This is really good to soften all the intestines and ease elimination. So if you ever have any issues with constipation or other issues with elimination, this is a really nice movement to get that energy moving and flowing. It's also just a nice soothing energy for the liver and the spleen. Breathe. And one more, all the way around. Finish. Again, below the belly. And now we're going to breathe. Rising and descending. We're going to, as we breathe, we're going to inhale and allow the energy from that place just below the navel, that deep center, that well of life force energy, that well of chi, and we're going to let that energy rise up to the chest, inhaling and then exhaling back down. Inhale and let that energy move up through the body and back down with each breath, kind of like the liquid in a thermometer, raising and lowering, coming up through that central channel of the body, moving from the central core up into the heart and the chest and back down. Rising and descending. And last movement. We're going to finish. We're going to pull that energy back below the navel and press in, and we're just going to create tiny little circles, pressing that energy deep into the core of the self, and then stop and hold, and relax, and breathe. And go ahead and finish the same way we begin, rubbing the palms together. Blow the breath. One hand rests in the lap, the other raises to the heavens, releasing that heavenly energy back into the cosmos and giving gratitude for this time and this space, this practice. And thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this, and stay safe, stay well, and hope to see you soon. And contact me anytime if you have any questions. You can get my contact information from Penny at 24 Hours in the Canyon Cancer Survivorship Center. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.